It seems to be that some of the most profound and awe-striking questions have the fewest words and tend to ask us about ourselves. How are you? Who are you? Where are you? And what exactly is it that you do? As responsible adults, once unwieldy toddlers who were gambling on that extra cookie or riding our bikes to the end of the block after dark, we just reach into a cotter of the expected fill answers. We reach for the texture of our children, the grist of our immigrant parents who wanted to give us a better life, or just careen to the memory of a grandfather who was so proud to be born and bred American that you could have sworn that he himself was a founding father. We cling to the past. We cling to the normal. We cling to the useful, accessible information. We define ourselves by those that have come before us, what they did or did not accomplish. Because as adults, it's no longer permissible to tell the truth. That owning your mistakes is the kind of investment that your Morgan Stanley rep would never encourage you to make. There is far too much room for the shame. To admit that the career that was placed over you is a cloak of obligation stopped moving you towards motivation long before you accepted your assignment. There is little pride in saying we've raised our children, re-reared our aging parents, and everyone seems to have their own lives now, and I really don't know who I am. Well, you know what I find to be beautiful about the nerve-wracking vulnerability of it is that not a single molecular soul has the answer. That there is no multi-billion-dollar corporation who has hired the best and brightest filaments to construct the code to generate confidence, because the truth is, you are the texture of your children. You are your history. The grist of your parents, the lineage of immigrants. You are the descendant of a founding father, and you know what? You're more. That career that was placed upon you is a cloak. It doesn't define you. However, you, being the interstellar human that you are, you do make the career. The brand, the product, you are the through line, reverberating with heartbeat and content, and you know what? You're more. You are the lifeblood of loyalty. Yes. We get up, routinely, put on our respective garbs and try to keep things fresh. But there is nothing about you that ever had the makeup of mundane. See, you have been a dynamo since embryo, and I imagine that your cerebral synapses collectively display the most arresting fireworks that this world has ever seen, the kind that make you forget that you were ever holding your breath in the first place. You are a change maker. You are a weather vane, an anchor, an architect, you are a sculptor. So when people ask you who you are, tell them that you're a vessel, that your job is desperately trying to make the next Sistine Chapel with your hands tied behind your back and your eyes closed. Tell them that you are working on a positive social system. The kind of systems that grow venture capital investments into global phenomenons. Tell them that you are looking to reintegrate the physical handshake and to make the concept of meeting face-to-face for a cup of something warm a trending topic again. Tell them that you are feverishly committed to bringing back the act of kindness. It's really simple. When somebody asks you how you are, tell them, I'm brilliant. When they ask you, where are you? Tell them, I'm architecting change. When they ask you, what are you? Tell them I'm a sculpting designer. And when they ask you that defining question, the one that has the power to wake you up out of a sound sleep and in a cold sweat, what exactly is it that you do? Relax. Ground your voice back in the base of your diaphragm. Look them in the soul of their eyes, extend your hand, and say your first name, the way that you did in kindergarten, proud with your chest all puffed out, unfiltered, and probably with a lisp, and you tell them that I am in the business of humanity, and I celebrate people.